The first thing you do in the morning is quietly deciding how the next 12 hours are going to go. Not your to-do list, not your coffee. The first thing you do before you even think about it. And most people are sabotaging their whole day in the first 10 minutes without ever knowing it. They think they're just easing in. They're actually lighting a fuse. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 habits are quietly hijacking your focus and what to do the second you open your eyes instead. You know the feeling. You wake up, you feel okay, maybe even good. And then somehow, by 11 a.m., your brain feels like static. You're tired, but you haven't done anything. You're behind, but you can't say on what. You blame the coffee. You blame the weather. You blame just one of those days. But here's the thing, those days have a pattern, and the pattern starts before you even get out of bed. Let's break down the 5 habits that feel completely harmless, but are quietly wrecking your focus before your day even starts. Habit 1. You open your eyes. Your hand reaches for your phone before your feet touch the floor. Sound familiar? Here's what's actually happening. Your brain, fresh out of sleep, is in a slow, quiet state. It's supposed to ease into alertness. The second you open your phone, you're flooding it with 50 tiny decisions. A notification, a headline, a message that makes your stomach drop before you've even brushed your teeth. You haven't done anything yet, and you're already reacting. Your whole day starts in response mode instead of choice mode. And once your brain learns morning equals react, it stays there all day. Habit number 2, skipping the boring transition. This one's sneaky because it looks like efficiency. You wake up and go straight into productive mode, emails, planning, jumping into a task. No pause, no breath, no moment where you're just a person, not yet a machine. It feels efficient. It's actually the opposite. Your brain needs a runway before takeoff. Skip it, and you're basically taking off in a stall. You look busy, but you're burning fuel without gaining height. That wired but foggy feeling by mid-morning, that's the stall catching up with you. Habit number 3, deciding too much too early what to wear, what to eat, which task to start, which email to answer first, whether to respond to that text. None of these feel like a big deal on their own, but your brain has a limited amount of clean decision-making fuel each day, and you're spending it on stuff that doesn't matter before you've even started the stuff that does. By the time you sit down to do your actual important work, you've already made 40 small decisions. You're not lazy. You're not unfocused. You're depleted. You showed up to the big moment running on fumes you didn't know you'd already burned. Habit number 4, the quick check. Just a quick look at your calendar. Just a quick scroll to see what's happening. Just a quick check of your messages. Here's the trap. Quick almost never stays quick, but even when it does, even when it's genuinely 30 seconds, it still costs you. Because now your brain is holding 3 other people's problems, 1 piece of bad news, and a mental note to deal with that later. All before 7 a.m. You didn't do anything wrong. You just picked up weight you didn't need to carry this early. And it sits on you all day, quietly, like a low hum you stop noticing but never stop feeling. Habit number 5, running on autopilot. This is the quiet one. No phone, no scrolling, just going through the motions. Shower, coffee, out the door, mind somewhere else entirely. Already 3 tasks deep in your head before you've left the house. It feels harmless because you're not doing anything wrong. But you're also not present for the one part of the day that's supposed to ground you. You skip the only moment that was built to settle your nervous system before the noise starts. And your focus, later, is just never quite there. Like you're one step behind your own day. Here's the part nobody tells you. None of these habits are bad because they're morally wrong. They're bad because of timing. Checking your phone isn't the problem. Checking it in the first 10 minutes before your brain has a say in it is. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m., journal, meditate, and cold plunge before sunrise. That's not realistic. And honestly, it's not the point. The point is just this. Give your brain a few minutes to wake up before You hand it a job to do what to do instead. So here's the simple version. Not a whole new routine, just a few swaps. First, delay the phone. Even 5 or 10 minutes. Let your brain turn on before the world starts talking to you. Second, build in one boring transition. Sit up, drink water. Look out a window. Nothing productive, that's the point. Third, shrink your early decisions. Lay out clothes the night before. Know your first task before you go to sleep. Make future use morning easier. Fourth, if you check something, check it on purpose, not as a reflex. Ask yourself, do I need this right now? Or am I just filling space? And fifth, try to be where your feet are for just the first 20 minutes, not thinking 3 steps ahead. Just here, that's it. Small shifts, not a personality overhaul. Look, you're not broken and you're not lazy. Your focus isn't gone. It's just getting spent before you even clock in. Protect the first 10 minutes of your day like they actually matter. Because they do. They're not warm-up. They're the whole engine. If this made you rethink your mornings even a little, stick around, because the way you end your day is quietly setting up tomorrow too, and that one might surprise you even more.